Man, the refs were screwing up last night.
Yeah, there was a few missed calls.
What missed calls? No, Wayne Simmons scored a goal and they counted it for the Kings.
Wayne Simmons isn't a Leaf.
Yet.
Okay, you're not allowed on the internet anymore.
You ready? Big news. What?
Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing?
Wow. Bring them on. Beautiful.
Leafs win 3-2 against the Los Angeles Kings, passing the Sens in the standings to move up from 27th in the NHL to 26th. Yeah, baby steps, FTW. To start this game, Colby Armstrong did decide to play despite having a scratched cornea. And I know there's worse injuries you can have, but the layman's term for that is scratched eyeball. And just the area around Armstrong's eye, it looked like a rotten banana. Kind of looked like the Ultimate Warrior's face paint, but like 15-20 minutes into the match. But he was good to go, and that's the type of player Colby Armstrong is. But Leafs and Kings, I thought the Kings really controlled the game early on, but the Leafs managed to keep it even until Wayne Simmons, and this is why so many Leafs fans want this guy, just rolls off Dion Phaneuf, works hard to get the puck in front, scores his 9th of the season, 1-0 Kings. And I got a few messages from people like, hey, mention Wayne in your next video. Because even though I never met him, Wayne Simmons grew up in my neighborhood and a lot of my friends know him. And I'm like, I don't want to just arbitrarily mention him. But then he scores a wicked goal like that. And in that case, even though he scored against the Leafs, way to represent Scarborough. Now we head to the second period. Daryl Boyce, former Marley, just puts on a really nice shot that kind of fools quick. He scores, and it's a tie game. And was Boyce's celebration not amazing? Like even he was surprised he scored. I scored. Yeah? And that goal, keep this one in your back pocket, was assisted by Chris Versteeg and Colby Armstrong. 34 seconds later, Tyler Bozak, former Marley, battles for the puck after the face-off and manages to get it to Joey Crabb, former Marley, who just works and works and wheels it behind the net. Great play. And in what was either a bullseye pass or a complete shot in the dark, lands right on Phil Kessel's stick. He blasts it in, and the Leafs are up 2-1. 10 points, 6 of them goals in the last 7 games for Phil Kessel. It seems like he really used that Christmas break to kind of regroup and find his game from October. And fans have talked so much about James Reimer, former Marley. But whether you're a hot rookie or a Hall of Fame Vezina winner, if there's pucks getting tipped in front, you're getting screened, chances are you're going to have a hard time stopping it. And that's exactly what happened on the Michael Handzus goal. Michael Handzus, one of those where are they now players. Just such a good point producer, but he's always battling injuries. And he's not a sniper by any means, but he's still got it, and this game's tied. Now in the third period, mad scramble in front of the Kings net, rebounds going everywhere. Kuhlman gets the puck, spins around. Call him Eagle Eye Nikolai because that's his 16th of the season and the Leafs are up 3-2. There's only 35 players in the NHL with 16 or more goals and the Leafs have 3 of them. For the rest of the game, James Reimer shutting the door. Now there's good goalies and there's lucky goalies. Then there's some special goalies that are good and lucky. And James Reimer has been rock solid for the Leafs since he's been called up, but he got lucky a few times in that third period. Particularly at the very end of the game, James Reimer's legs are spread post to post. He has no idea where the puck is. And the puck is right behind him, just trickling right in front of the goal line. Then Luke Schenn out of nowhere. Schenn just helps Reimer keep it out of the net. That's as close as the Kings would get as the Leafs defense take it the rest of the way, and the Leafs win 3-2, giving the Leafs 3 straight wins, 4 on the road. Now I want you to pull those offensive stats out of your back pocket. Daryl Boyce scores, assisted by both of his line mates, Chris Versteeg and Colby Armstrong. Phil Kessel scores, assisted by his line mates, Tyler Bozak and Joey Crabb. Nikolai Kuhlman scores, assisted by his line mates, Mikhail Grabovski and Clark MacArthur. Now, Mike Brown is expected to return to the Leafs in their game against Phoenix. Whether they beat the Sharks or not, the Leafs seem to have a little bit of a thing going. There's some good chemistry. But surely the way he's played, Mike Brown deserves his roster spot and does make the team better. So there's your question of the game. Who comes out? He's obviously not the only reason that Phil Kessel's scoring, but Joey Crabb and Kessel, they seem to have a bit of chemistry going. Daryl Boyce has 2 goals, 4 points in just 6 games as a 3rd or 4th line guy. I know they're call-ups, but if they're having success, and more importantly, if the team is having success, is it fair to take him out? Because it's not really fair to have Mike Brown sitting either. And at the same time Mike Brown's coming back, J.S. Jaguar's coming back too. And with goalies, it's a little more cut and dry. You only have 2 spots. There's 3 up, so you send down the guy that was called up. But James Reimer has stopped 138 of 146 shots for a .945 save percentage. I'll post that blog again in the underbar. My friend Justin Fisher arguing why James Reimer should be sent down. Please give that a read, but if I may, here's my counter argument to his article. Stayed up all night writing that. But while you guys ponder those questions, here's something to ponder. Ron Wilson is going for his 600 career NHL win as a coach. They said on the Leafs TV postgame show after the Kings game that the Leafs haven't won in San Jose since March 1997. And so I looked it up. March 26, 1997, Felix Potvin got the win, Matt Sundin got the game winner, and I was 9 when I wore this. Still fits me like a glove. So check me out on leafspace.com, Add me as a friend on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Steve_Dangle. Check out stevedangle.com. I gotta kind of crouch to fit into the camera shot, and I'll see you next time.